So here we are, riders in Swan Hill, where it all begins. We're geared up and ready to go. There's only one problem. I can't find Hugh.
There's something fishy about this.
So I'm here in Swan Hill with Casey and Joe, and they're going to tell us a few of the fantastic things that Swan Hill's got on offer for the ride.
Well, Adam, the community's really looking forward to having the riders in town. With the loop ride, hopefully there'll be lots of things on, and we hope everyone can come up early and stay a couple of days.
Fantastic, and there's plenty to do, Casey?
Definitely a lot for riders to do. Come and sample our retail sector, the food and wine that we have here, and a lot of the lovely restaurants. Of course, the pioneer settlement that we have, soak up the local history, and of course golf and fishing, so yeah.
Sounds like a heap of stuff going on here in Swan Hill, so let's go and check out the pioneer settlement.
So we've wandered down to the pioneer settlement, and I'm now joined by Alistair. So here all the houses are authentic and people used to live in them. They've been transported here.
Yeah, that's one of the luckiest things we've got, because all the buildings and the schoolhouses and the old homesteads have all been from the area. We've actually still got a few volunteers in their sort of 70s and 80s that went to the local school, and they're on site every day so they can help out the visitor on exactly what it was like to get a horse and cart to school. Swan Hill was really a riverside town, a lot of paddle, steamer trade and that sort of stuff. We've put it all together and provide an environment for families. Horse and cart rides, we've got car rides that kids can go on. We've got a paddle boat that goes up and down the river taking cruises, the largest tractor steam wheel collection. A lot of things that families can come and enjoy.
Fantastic. And there's a lights and sound tour at night?
Yeah, we've got the sound and light tour every night. So it's actually a really good thing to do when you first get to town. Takes you around, shows you the history, talks about the local Aboriginal people and the homesteads, and then you come back the next day, see it in the daytime, and go and explore all the stuff that you saw the night before.
And there's an art gallery as well. I think we should go and have a look at that.
Just next door, mate, across the road. Easy to go and have a look now.
Let's go and have a look then.
Let's do it.
So we've wandered over from the pioneer settlement into the Swan Hill Regional Art Gallery, and I'm here with Ian. Now Ian, tell us a little bit about the gallery itself.
It's a regional public gallery, and we have a changing program of exhibitions. At the moment we've got one on Selby Warren, who was a naive artist. Our collection is based on naive art, as well as works on paper from the 70s through to contemporary works. We've got about 20 different exhibitions a year, and we change them over about every 6 weeks.
So Ian, we just had a look at the exhibition at Lake Boga done by some local artists. Do you get a lot of local artists?
Well, we do, and we have the Access Gallery, which is specifically for local and regional artists. So every 4 weeks, pretty well, we have a different exhibition in that gallery.
So we're sitting at a pretty special piano here. Is this actually a piece of art, or does it get used at all? Or
It is. It's a Steinway and Sons concert grand. It was built in 1923, restored in the 80s by Wayne Stewart, who's an international piano maker. And it does get used. We have concerts, we try to have about 3 or 4 a year, and we're very proud to wheel this out and have it used.
no worries. Well, I won't assault your ears by tinkling the ivory myself, but when you're down in Swan Hill, come on down to the Regional Art Gallery and have a look at the fantastic art here.
On your way into or out of Swan Hill, make sure you stop off at Lake Boga. There's heaps to do, including the Catalina Flying Boat Museum. We're here downstairs at the underground communications bunker from World War II, and I'm joined by Dick. Dick, can you tell us a bit about this room?
This is the original building. It was bomb-proof to World War II standard. And this is the underground radio communications bunker. And the girls that worked in here, they were in radio contact with the aircraft nearly over to the east coast when they were bringing aircraft in here to be repaired, because this depot here was known, this is #1 flying boat.
So we're pretty safe under here then?
I think we're pretty safe underneath here. This was bomb-proof to World War II standard. I think they'd stitch it up pretty well with a rocket in the front door now. Yeah, so
there was plenty of activity out on the lake as well?
Yes, there was plenty of activity out on the lake. Anything up to 15 or 20 aircraft at a time in here being serviced.
So what kind of things can the riders expect to find down here?
All the memorabilia is on both sides of the wall. Photos, there's bullets, and then the cabinets are in the middle of the room. They've got all books and all that sort of thing in here. There's photos of aeroplanes taking off, and in the middle we've got the radios out of a Catalina, and there's all the controls out of the Catalina that's there to be seen.
So I hear there's something pretty special upstairs, so
yes,
why don't we go and check that out?
Well, we're going to go upstairs into the new big hangar, and we've got a static display of a real Catalina flying boat.
Have a look at this! So Dick, it obviously looks impressive, but what can you tell us about it?
Well, this is my baby, this old girl. It's right in my blood to come and have a look at an aircraft like this. It's being preserved. The Catalinas during World War II, at the start of World War II, were all but obsolete. And when the Japanese came in and took on the Americans at Pearl Harbor, the old cats came back into their own again for air-sea rescue, and then they mine laying. They used to put torpedoes underneath the wings, and they were responsible for sinking a lot of Japanese ships in the Coral Sea.
Certainly very impressive machines.
They were a very impressive machine, and I had the privilege of having a flight in one for my 12th birthday in 1944.
Right, I won't let the riders do the math. That's, as you can see, a very, very impressive setup here, so make sure you take the time to come to Lake Boga, in or out of Swan Hill. If golf's more your thing, swing over the river to the world-class Murray Downs Golf and Country Club. We'll see you in Kerrang. It's just a short drive away.